Welcome. We haven't done a Friday video in a while, but that's just because I like to take the end of the year and the first part of the new year to kind of evaluate where the business is, what things went well, what areas I need to improve, what things I enjoy the most, and then set my new goals for the new year. So, one of the biggest things this year is going to be a focus on more listings, better communication. Some of the things I currently do is I have centralized showing. Centralized showing is a program that either agents can go online or talk to somebody in person and set up the appointments for your house. It can be done 24 hours a day. Once the agent's seen the house, they get feedback requests to the agent, so that way we can get the take and what the buyers think about the house. So in case we need to make any adjustments, I also do wooden signs. I do wooden signs instead of the small plastic ones because I have found that the small plastic ones get destroyed or blown away or in a big blizzard they get pushed around. So the big wooden ones, the professional company comes by, puts it in the yard, calls me a utility. Signs are so easy to see. It's just a great feature, and people love those as well. I still do the videos. The videos are we don't just do the slideshow. We walk through the house, show the people exactly the size of the rooms, what everything looks like. I have a lender in the video. The lender talks about pricing and what kind of programs are out there. So that way the buyers know they can afford the house before they look through the house. We also do the interactive flyers, and I love the interactive flyers. It has the video, it's got pictures, it has little clickable links that crime rates, for example, or things that are going on in the neighborhood, and I include other videos. Let's say you have a listing in North Beach. I've got videos where I talk to the people at Sweet Sue's. I got videos of the beach. I get videos of all the various things in the area that I include on this interactive flyer. So when somebody jumps on there, they see everything about that neighborhood in one easy flyer. I still do the weekly updates. I send you an Excel file every week, every Friday. And on there, it keeps track of how many hits it's getting on social media, YouTube, my website, showing. So that way we can track it all and make sure that we know how well we're doing, if we need to up certain things, if we need to reduce price. All those things are tracked, and we keep constant communication with you. Now, some of the things that I'm improving on that I'm extremely excited about. One, we're getting riders on those wooden signs. A rider is those thin, small things you see added onto the signs. It's like a little addition. And on there will be a QR code. So if somebody's driving by the house or seeing the house, they just click on the QR code and they get everything about the house, the video, the inside, the data, the information. So they know exactly what is going on with your house, what it's listed for, and everything. We don't do this printed flyers because they sometimes get wet in the weather, or people don't grab them, or people grab them and lose them. But clicking on the phone, I get their connection and their information, so that way we're keeping track of everything. We do one-page websites, and the one-page website we can boost those through Facebook and in Twitter and Instagram. So that way I'm always boosting some of the listings I have. Now, don't worry, even if it's not your listing being boosted, a boost is a paid advertisement that goes out to thousands of people in the local area. Even if it's not your listing, when people click on it, they go to my website where they'll see your listing. So no matter what, you are always being advertised. In fact, if somebody registers on my website as a buyer and they're going through and they're looking at criteria of certain houses, if your house meets that criteria but they haven't seen it, it will suggest it to them, so that way they can see it again as well. I'm going to start having the professional photographer come to the house. I take a couple of photos as well, but the professional photographer certainly improves on the photos that I take. And we use those for flyers, which is my next one. We're going to do more flyers. And the flyers will be done professionally by Patuxent Printing. And we'll have those in the house, so that way when buyers walk through the house, they have something to take with them. Now, one cool thing that I think I'm going to do this year is the last page of that flyer is going to be a list of things that you love about your house. I have found that when buyers accidentally bump into the sellers before or during showings, that the information they give them is so much more helpful than just walking through the house or a certain flyer could have. So I'm going to try to provide that information for the buyers to take with them as if they bumped into you. One more thing I'm going to do is do postcards to the neighborhood. I want to try to kind of eliminate that nosy neighbor feature that a lot of people have. They'll see your house is for sale, how much is for sale. We won't have people stopping by the house just to see because they saw a for sale sign. They'll know. And we know that Calvert County is a really small place. So there's a good chance that they may know somebody that wants to come into the neighborhood, that's looking in that area. They've got the postcards so they know how much the house is listed for. And it's a great way to advertise and try to get listings and buyers on our own. And then the last thing is going to be the List Hub. List Hub's going to be in addition to the weekly Friday update. And it's also going to track information like Realtor.com, Zillow, Trulia, and every Wednesday it's going to send you information because communication is huge. And if I'm giving you information, data, how well it's doing on social media on a weekly or even bi-weekly basis, then you and I are in constant communication, and I'm constantly talking to you and know exactly how well we are doing. I would love to sit down and talk to you about any of these features, how well they work for me, how the videos work for me. So just let me know. All my information's on my site, www.billysammons.com, or you can give me a call, 410-708-8858. Sit down is for free, or I can even take you to lunch or a cup of coffee, whatever works best for you. But I look forward to 2016 being my best year and your best year because your support has helped me. Thank you very much.